Hey everybody, I'm Stacy here at Scrapbooking Made Simple, scrapbookingmadesimple.com, and I am here to tell you about the December Scrapbooking Made Simple warehouse sale that's going to start this Monday at 5 p.m. sunny California time. That would be 7 p.m. Central, 8 p.m. Eastern, and it is an amazing event. For those of you who have taken part in our warehouse sales before, you know we don't joke, we don't fool around. Stacy don't play. When it's a warehouse sale, we get you warehouse sale prices up to 90% off some of your most favorite manufacturers. Dies, stamps, papers, foiling plates, you name it, we've got it at up to 90% off. And for those of you who have participated in the past, you already know everything I'm going to say in this video. You probably could recite it back to me by heart because we've been doing this event for over 15 years. That means we're not new to it. It means we learn something new every year. That is true. But for those of you who have never participated in a Scrapbooking Made Simple warehouse sale, this video is for you. And I don't encourage you to watch it. I kind of insist that you watch it. That way you have as much information that I can give you ahead of the event, and you make the informed decision whether you want to take part in this or you're like, this lady is crazy. I have no intention of shopping during this event. I'll pay $20 for the die and have it in a week versus paying 99 cents for the die and having it later. The event really is meant to keep crafting affordable. I'm hoping that I can convey that to you, that this is not a profit-making event. This is a let's keep crafters crafting event, because if I am selling you a $20 die for 99 cents, I still had to pay for that product. How much profit can there be in something you're selling for 99 cents? And how many of them would you have to sell to make any kind of real profit? These events are really meant to reach crafters who might be on a limited budget, crafters who are new, crafters who shouldn't have to choose between buying gas for their car or eggs and milk and still being able to do their hobby that they love so much that feeds their soul. So I've got my list of my things to talk about, and I need you to watch this video if you think you might want to participate, because there's nothing worse for me, the owner of the store, to have my staff get a call or an email about this event and somebody's very upset because their order hasn't shipped. And the first thing my staff asks, the first thing the SMS girls and guys ask, well, did you watch the video? And they will say, no, I didn't. Well, you missed all the information. Or they will say, well, I heard what she said, but. And anytime somebody puts a but in there, that means forget everything that I said before. What really matters is what I'm going to say now. So I want you to take advantage of these products that we have curated just for you at a savings you will only find ever at Scrapbooking Made Simple. But I want you to do it eyes wide open. Are you ready? So if you've already turned me off, that's okay. I'd rather have you pass on the event than have you disappointed or frustrated because you didn't hear, you weren't able to listen to the video. You're busy, I get it. I would rather have you pass than us cause you any kind of frustration. At the same time, I'm not going to stop doing this event because there are people out there who need this event. And if I can keep crafters crafting, if we can keep this community going, then maybe at a later time when you do need adhesive or cardstock, you'll come back and shop with us. But if you can't keep your hobby going because you can't afford it, it makes no difference what I bring to you. You won't be doing your hobby anymore. And then our community is a little less for that. So it all starts on Monday. Are you ready to have me go through? I'm going to put my glasses on and I'm going to do the best I can, and I might digress and I might come. We'll just do this together. There's no script. It's just me and you having a conversation. All right, get your cup of coffee or tea. Okay, warehouse sale. You will need to bring your patience. Things will sell out fast. That is not a joke. That is as serious as I can make it. Some things we have one of. Some things we have 100 of. Some things we have 200 of. So the items that you put into your shopping cart are not yours until you have fully checked out. Not in your shopping cart, fully submitted your order. And that is probably the biggest frustration people have with a warehouse type event, is that they'll put things in their shopping cart, they'll go to check out, and they have to remove things out of their shopping cart because somebody else already checked out and got them first. The first 30 minutes of the sale is the most crazy. That is when you will experience that more than any other time. We only have onesies of things. So if you find yourself having to remove things, that's going to wear on your patience a little bit, I'm sure. If you step away from your online order because you need to go fix dinner, got it, understood, but when you come back, it may be that most of your order has already been allocated to somebody else. It is that submit button that gets you that product first. So patience is going to be key, or maybe wait a day or two and see let it be frantic in the beginning and let it calm down a little bit and then come into the sale. And I think you will find that you won't have that problem nearly as much. The selection will not be as large, but, well, at least for the first week, the selection will not be as large, but your patience will stay intact. If you are I'm in there to get it, go for it. And if you're like, I'm gonna hang back a little bit, that's great too. You do you. All right. We will be updating product every Monday in December at 5 p.m. sunny California time, 7 p.m. Central, 8 p.m. Eastern. That means our first week, I have specific manufacturers that are part of the first week event. Come the second Monday in December, I will add more manufacturers to the event. I won't get rid of those first manufacturers. All of them will stay, and it will just complete. Every week we will add more, and it will compound into, at the very last week, every manufacturer will be available. We will not be adding more inventory to the sold out items. Once they're sold out, they're sold out. We won't be going back and adding in more stock. We don't have more stock to add in. So every Monday, you can tune in at 5 p.m. sunny California time, 7 p.m. Central, 8 p.m. Eastern to find out who is being added to the warehouse sale. And that way you've got the first Monday to choose from, the second Monday manufacturers to choose from. On the third Monday, you'll have the first and the second and the third. The list will just continue to grow. All sales final. I mean all sales final. There is no cancellation of orders. No returns, no exchanges, all sales final. So when you hit that submit button, make sure that cart is exactly what you want it to be. Whether you have 11111 2111 and you go, oh, how did I get two of that? I only wanted one. That is your time to correct that. If you check out and you have got multiples of items, Well, you have gifts to give to loved ones, to other crafters, because those products become yours. The carts are not editable once they are submitted. Your orders are not, we can't edit them once your order is submitted. What is in that order is yours and yours to keep. So love what you buy and buy what you love. And if you make a mistake, I apologize, but we cannot correct that mistake for you. This sale is online only. I am so sorry, independent or local peeps. I'm so sorry. You see what our back room looks like. You've been to our store. You know that we have changed that so that we can expedite orders out to all of you. So we cannot host this event in our retail store. Does that mean that you can't pick it up in our retail store? Of course you can. For those of you who qualify, there is an added shipping element that says pick up in our retail store. And you can select that. So when your order is ready, we will notify you via email and a phone call to come get your order. Does your order get filled faster than somebody who has to have their order shipped? Nope. First in, first out. I love you that you're a local retail, local customer. I love seeing you. I love talking with you. I love sharing time with you. But we don't pull your orders ahead of anybody else just because you're down the street. First in, first out. We do not do phone orders. So if you are having trouble with your online account, we will certainly help you, guide you to how to place an order, but we cannot place that order for you. If you are a little tech challenged, maybe you want to have somebody sitting with you, whether it be a spouse or a child or a grandchild. I mean, we give our phones to our teenagers and they can fix anything. So if you are a little bit of tech challenged, you may want to have somebody with you to help guide you through the process. We are happy to help you through the phone. We can walk you into getting your account going. We can walk you into where to find the product, but we cannot place the order for you. That is for you to do, and we cannot take phone orders. The inventory is closely managed. If we take a phone order, I don't know if the item you're wanting, there's only one of, and at the very moment that I'm writing it down, somebody else is buying it online, and then somebody's going to be disappointed. So no phone orders. Oh, I think I already talked. We cannot change orders once placed. You buy what you love what you buy, and double check. Make sure it's exactly what you want as quickly as you possibly can so that you can lock up that product for yourself. Let's see. Orders that qualify. Okay, so first in, first out. Orders that only have warehouse sale items on them will be processed first. I strongly encourage you to not add additional items to your order. Don't pick regular stock and mix it with warehouse stock. That does not qualify for an expedited, which I mean expedited is loosely in this circumstance used. So if you want to place an order for just regular product, don't put any of the warehouse sale items on it. And we will separate out those items, those orders that only have normal everyday product on it. It can't have anything that has a GGG at the end of it. That stands for going, gone. So, I'm looking to see who's calling me. I have no idea. Somebody's calling me. So, so if it has a GGG at the end of it, well then you are going to want to make sure that there's no regular product involved in that order. If you want to order adhesive, or you want to order YouTube Yummies, or you want to order a Thursday expedite something, put that on a separate order. We will be going through, and any order that doesn't have a GGG on it, we'll be separating those out, because those are folks who did not place a warehouse sale order and are not going to be looking for an extended shipping time frame, which is what this will be. It will be an extended shipping time frame. So separate those two orders, and that way we're sure to get them both to you as quickly as we possibly can. If you do happen to mix GGG warehouse sale product with regular product, those orders take longer to fill. It will be towards the end of the event, towards the end of shipping, before we are able to start working on those orders. We take orders that just have warehouse sale product, first in, first out. And then orders that don't have any warehouse sale product, we work on those as well. It's when it's a combination of the two that it slows that process down. Okay. So, pay later orders do not qualify for any kind of expediting. So if you would like to pay later for your order, you can do that. There is that option, and you can wait for your PayPal payment to come to you. Yes, just know that if your order number 3, let's say you're the 3rd person to get your order in and you choose pay later, and you do not pay, you do not call us, bring, I'd like to pay for my order. If you don't call us by the date shown in the Make It Monday category, we won't know you want your order expedited. We're gonna think you just want your invoice when your invoice gets to you, and you'll pay us, and then we'll start processing that order. So if you do a pay later order, by all means, if you want that order to move faster through the system, you are welcome to call us, and we are happy to take payment over the phone. We're happy to do that for you, and that will change your status from awaiting payment to payment received. As long as it's done by that date on the Make It Monday for that week, then it'll move your order forward faster. The estimated time frame for orders. Well, we learned something in July. So July was the first time I took our Make It Mondays and made it into a tiered warehouse sale where we release new product every single week and carry forward the older product. What we learned is we got those first week orders out, bam, really quick. But as we added weeks, well, then the orders got longer and longer and longer, and it took more time to process them because we pick, pack, and pull, meaning we literally have a person who looks at your order and takes your order and goes and pulls each individual item. So the first week, there's only so many manufacturers available, so much product available. The last week of the warehouse sale, maybe there's 30 different manufacturers and over 2,000 products available for you to look at. The first week, maybe the orders are 10 SKUs per order. The last week, the orders can be 2, 3, 4, 500 items per order. And I'm not kidding you. And it's not that they're buying 10 of this and 10 of that. They're buying 1 of this and 1 of that, all 300 items. Well, it will take one person 8 hours to pull a 300 item order. And it will take one person at least 4 hours to quality control that order. And then it will take a shipper up to 2 hours to pack that order. So the larger the orders, the more time it takes to process. The more product available on the site, the larger the orders. And this is what we learned from July. Every week when I added more product to it, the orders got a little bit bigger and it took us a little bit longer to get them done. So what should you be expecting? Well, it will not be to you by Christmas. This is not something you can look towards Christmas for gifts. I would say the first week will probably be somewhere in January, and it just depends upon how many orders we have. Our goal is to have it done, as quickly as possible. We certainly got through the July warehouse sale much faster than we ever have gotten through a warehouse sale before. But I can't tell you if there's going to be 500 orders for the warehouse sale in totality, if there's going to be 1,000 orders, if there's going to be 3,000 orders. And we are an independent mom and pop retail shop over here in the Taco Bell Plaza where one person really does do almost all the pulling, one order at a time. So patience will be key once you get your order in. If you need this product for a special event or a certain something, I don't recommend placing an order during the warehouse sale. I can't guarantee when it will get to you. You will know it's getting closer when your order goes from payment received to awaiting fulfillment. That means that your order is now being touched, and we've printed it off and it's gone upstairs to be touched, to have somebody fill that order. And once that order's been filled and quality controlled, then you get another email that says your order is now awaiting shipping. And then once that order has shipped, you get a last email that says your order has shipped and here is the tracking number. But could it be 1 month? Absolutely. Could it be 2 months for the first week? Gosh, I sure hope not. Absolutely, I hope not. But it's possible. I won't know until I won't know. I won't know until the end of the event how it's going to play out. And even then, I won't know because you may have only ordered 3 items and somebody in front of you ordered 300 items. So you kind of have to decide, is the value of the savings worth the wait for the product? You have to make that decision yourself. I can't do it for you. If you're getting $300 worth of dies and stamps and embossing folders and foil plates, if you're getting $300 worth of product for $45, is that enough of a balance? You know, does that wait mean, okay, that savings is worth the time it's going to take to wait to get the product? Only you can make that decision. I can just tell you, do not look for this product at least the first week for Christmas. I cannot guarantee that. We are doing our best with our everyday orders to get those out as well. And we can't stop doing those everyday orders in lieu of just the warehouse sale. So there's a caveat to the warehouse sale. You have to be willing to wait for your order. And that is probably where the biggest frustration comes in, because we will have people call and say, I heard what she said, but there's no buts in here. It is what it is. And for some people, I say this every time. For some people, waiting longer, waiting a length of time to get that product is better than never. And if they had to pay full price for it, never is what they would be looking at, because it's just not in their crafty budget. So are they willing to wait to get this product, whatever it takes, whatever the wait time is? Yes, because they know they're going to get it, and sometime is better than never. But that decision is left to you. Mistakes will happen. Oh my goodness, mistakes will happen. We are human just like everybody else, and we will do our best to rectify any error that happens. Inventory may be off. We do a manual count. It's possible you may be refunded for an item. We don't intend to do that. Our goal is to be 100% accurate, but we also have to be realistic and know that mistakes will happen. SKU numbers look very similar. When you've been looking at an order for 8 hours, eventually those SKU numbers start to look very similar. It's possible we pull the wrong item and we ship it to you. We apologize and we will try to make it right. We always try to make it right. It's never an intent to send the wrong product or not have the inventory numbers correct. Just know that it will happen. It will happen, and it is possible that you will be issued a refund for an item that we just don't have. And I apologize in advance for that. It's not our goal, but I don't want you to think that we We're not perfect. We'll do our best. We do our best every day. Okay, non-payment of orders will potentially flag your account and preclude you from placing future orders at Scrapbooking Made Simple. I know that's a little harsh. It's not normal in the retail industry for sure. So non-payment, if you choose pay later and you choose not to pay for that order, we send you the invoice and we send you the invoice and we send you the invoice, and you just ignore it and you thought, you know what, I wanted it then, but I don't want it now. That it is likely, it is possible that you will be precluded from placing orders with us in the future. All of those amazing deals that I get for you that 6 months from now, you're like, oh my gosh, I have to have that. And you place an order only to find that it cancels out. That's because you made a commitment to purchase these items. I think we are the only website that allows a pay later, a true pay later, where you're not going through a third-party company and they divide it up over time, or they give you 30 days to pay for it. That's not what this is. This is me committing to you that I understand you want to take advantage of the sale right now, but might not have all the finances you need in that moment. And you don't want to miss those items. But if you could just wait a week or two, Stacy, I will have it for you. Okay, I trust you. I believe you. Just like you trust me and believe me that I'm going to do what I say I'm going to do and honor the warehouse sale and bring you these products to the best of our abilities. It's a trust thing. It's a friendship thing. It's a relationship thing. So if you place an order and you decide a month from now, oh, I'm over it. I don't want it anymore. Please don't be angry when you can't get that something that I score for you 6 months later and your order cancels out. When you place that order, you are saying, I'm going to pay for this, and I believe that. So nobody else has the opportunity to buy that product. We're holding it for you. We're making sure we can fill your order. And then you don't pay, and that product now was not available to anybody to purchase. Maybe somebody else had been looking for that one item that you had on your order, and they've been looking for it for so long, and they couldn't check out fast enough, and you put it in your cart, you checked out, you didn't pay for the order. Now I am left with that item, and more importantly, the customer who really wanted it didn't get it. It's kind of an honor thing. And I continue to have pay later on our site because I believe in the best of people. And I believe people want to do right. So I'm just letting you know. Free shipping will apply. So we did this last time, and I'm going to do it this time. Orders over $50 will qualify for free shipping. You can't ask for much more than that when you're buying things for 50 cents and 75 cents and $1 and $1.99. For us to also include free shipping is a big thing, but I know that that's an important thing for many of you. So we're honoring that again, because this is not about how much money are we going to make. This is about how many crafters will continue in their journey because they have new goodies to play with. And when you need adhesive or cardstock, or you see something lovely that's new, maybe you remember, hey, Scrapbooking Made Simple may have it. All right, so those are my little ins and outs and do's and don'ts of the warehouse sale. And I understand it's a little bit odd for a retailer to be telling you kind of the terms and conditions of the sale, but I also think it's the right thing to do. I know that we are going to have many of you say, duh, she's been saying this for years. And I know that there will be some of you who place an order and didn't spend the half an hour watching this ahead of time. I can only give you the information. I have to leave it up to you to actually listen and be a part of the event so that we can continue to have these events. Calling my staff and yelling at them does not work for me. It does not work for me. Calling my staff and putting them in tears is not okay. If there's a problem, we're going to do our best to help you. Just remember, kindness is free and priceless. And a kind word giving us the opportunity to help you versus yelling at us. Well, I would appreciate that from one person to another. You wouldn't want me to yell at you. So, I will be back on Monday when I will show you the first manufacturers as part of the sale. And every Monday in December, I will be back adding to the event. This seemed to work out so well last time. Everybody really enjoyed it. It was more manageable for us, which was amazing. And because of that, we were able to get your products to you so much faster. And I'm hoping that I will leave the comments on and we'll approve comments. I'm hoping that some of you who have participated in this sale will post that that's the truth. Because it only takes one person to go out and post something negative for it to spread like wildfire when there is thousands of you who love this event. I will have customers say, well, this is unacceptable. This is unacceptable. And what I really think is, well, unacceptable to who? Because there's 1,000 other people who love this event and heard what I said and enjoy the savings, and it's like Christmas when their package finally comes, and they just wait for this every year. So unacceptable to you, that I understand. I get it. But did you watch the video? It always comes back to, did you watch the video? So if I have scared you off, I'm sorry. That's not my intent. My intent is to be open and honest and transparent. And if I have forgotten something, to mention something in this video, then I apologize for that too. I am unscripted, unedited. I don't have a voiceover. I don't have a teleprompter. I literally have 2 pieces of paper and I wrote down everything I could think I needed to tell you. All right, you guys, it is me, Stacy, Scrapbooking Made Simple, scrapbookingmadesimple.com. Looking forward to our December warehouse sale. Amazing products, amazing values, and amazing creativity coming your way. All right, I'll see you later. Bye, everybody.